We have Dean Brody on Pure Country. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just saw you a couple of days ago in Montreal, and now we're in Toronto. You are a busy guy right now.
Really busy, yeah.
Does it feel good, though?
It's awesome, yeah. After not working for 2 years, it's good.
We're excited to be busy over here, for sure. But let's talk about Toronto, because you do this every single year. Dean Brody and friends present the Brodeo at Budweiser stage. What is it about this show? I feel like we're not talking about summer being over, but after a really busy summer, I feel like it's kind of a great way to like cap off our summer of festivals and stuff like that. Why is that show so special to you?
I think it's partly because of that, is that we have almost always done it at the end of summer, the Bud stage. And then also it's I don't know what it is about the venue, but it's just awesome. Yeah. It's so cool. It's some of the people will tell you it's some of the worst sound you could possibly experience on stage.
As an artist?
Yeah. But the vibe and the people and it's just like a sea of people and they're all having a great time. So yeah, we're fortunate. I think this is year 7 for us.
So cool.
Yeah.
And it's a bucket list. Like, you do it every year, but for the artists that you get to bring out with you, that's a bucket list moment for them. So it's pretty cool that you're giving that opportunity to Nate Smith, Tyler Joe Miller, Griffen Palmer, and Megan Patrick. And Tyler Joe Miller has never even been there before.
Oh, really?
No,
yeah.
He told me that the other day.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd never been there either until we played it.
Really?
Yeah, so that was a pretty special night. But yeah, Nate Smith, of course, he reached out was it 2 nights ago and was just like, man, thanks for letting a newbie have a crack at it. And I'm like, man, Nate Smith to me is like one of the best vocalists in the world right now.
He's so cool.
Big heart,
yeah.
You know. So,
and have you guys met in person before?
Never. No.
I feel like you guys are going to become fast friends.
I hope so.
Yeah, he is like the greatest guy ever.
So you've met him?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is so, and his live performance, oh my gosh, is out of this world.
His voice is unreal. It really is amazing.
Were you a part of choosing and kind of putting together the lineup?
Yeah, I was. I mean, some of it was more like, some of it was last minute stuff that it's an interesting process.
Yeah. Is that fun for you though too? Because you're giving these artists an opportunity. In a pretty big way.
I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, we had the Rec Laws on years ago, and Jade Eagleson and James Barker Band, and then Dallas and I did it. I guess when was it? 2019.
Yep.
Dallas Smith and I. So, it's awesome. You know, we're all becoming a family because I don't know. I've been in it for 10 years. I'm not sure how long you've been in for.
I'm on like year 7, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you start to get to know everybody, really, especially you, because you're talking.
Yeah, we get to talk about all the things.
Yeah.
And catch up. So it's cool. It is a big family, and we're getting ready for like our big family reunion at the CCMA Awards, which is always a fun time. And that is going to be a busy week for you because you have a lot of things going on that weekend.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep quiet and hidden in the back a little bit.
But
I'll pop
nominated for like Entertainer of the Year, Male Artist, Single, Fans Choice, and then extra special. Like, I want to talk about Entertainer in a second, but the Gary Slaight Music Humanitarian Award recipient this year, which is so special because you do so much incredible work with the Dean Brody Foundation. So what was your thought when you found out that was happening this year?
It was pretty special. Obviously, when any recipient that's had it before, I have a lot of respect for people like put back into their communities and use their platform for people in less fortunate positions. But yes, it was pretty special, and honestly, just for my team too, the people I work with, like in Brazil and India and now the Philippines, like for them to see that, it's just like, go team.
Yeah, that people are, and you're giving it even bigger platform with the CCMA is giving you that award. It just is going to bring it to the forefront and let people know a little bit more about the Dean Brody Foundation if anyone hasn't had the chance to look into that.
Right, yeah.
Which is really cool. So, Entertainer of the Year. I've talked to almost everybody that's nominated this year. You are one of the last ones that I'm getting to chat with, but Entertainer, I feel like, is kind of an all-encompassing award for you guys because there's so much that goes into being an entertainer, not just the songs and the records, but also the performances. And I just got to see you put that show on at Lasso. What does it mean to you to be nominated for Entertainer of the Year?
It means a lot. Honestly, I'm a little uncomfortable with it just because I'm a quiet guy, and it's like I'm not. It's funny. The guys, the crew in my band, they surprised me with a birthday cake on tour, and I was just like coming out of my skin. I was like, what's wrong with me? I'm on a stage. This is what I do for a living. I'm on a stage and I sing in front of people. This is what I do. But it's actually not really who I am. Who I am is a super quiet guy. I like other people in the spotlight. And I realize when people are singing happy birthday to me, like my personality really is like...
I'm the same way. I want to like crawl under the table.
Yeah.
You're like, stop looking at me.
And here you are in front of the cameras.
I know.
So
how did we end up here?
Yeah, I don't know. Something went off.
Yeah, that's so funny. But do you find, like, even though I am that way, like when the camera's off, I want to kind of just step back and be with my family and, you know, not be the center of attention. But do you find it is good to take yourself out of your comfort zone and get out on stage and do that, and helps you kind of grow? It doesn't help us get past that. We still don't want to, you know, have anyone singing happy birthday to us, but
I think it did help me grow.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't realize what I was getting into when I moved to Nashville. Especially, I was a quiet guy, and I remember one of my first meetings was with Sony Records, and it was Cliff Aldrich Sr. who'd signed like the Dixie Chicks and a bunch of huge bands. And he was a psychologist by trade, so I went and I sang for him. I was super nervous. I was kind of quiet like this, and he's like, Dean, he's like, see that couch over there? He's like, I'm a psychiatrist or psychologist by trade. And he's like, I would not try to get on that stage. he said, I would write songs, see what you can there, and if it comes naturally to you, cool, but don't chase the stage. And so I did it. And here I am, and it kind of came to me. So
that's so cool.
Yeah,
I
but
did
it's
not
so
know
uncomfortable, you know, I had to grow so much.
But you are proof that if you push yourself to go out of your comfort zone, look where it can lead you, which is pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's an amazing journey. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy that you're here too. Fans' Choice you're nominated for as well, and seeing your fans show up for you at Lasso was really cool. And like you said, you've been in this for 10 years. What can fans expect? Your Dean Brody crew, new music anytime soon?
Yeah.
You've been releasing a lot of new songs here and there.
Am I allowed to say? Yeah, September 15th.
Yes, you're allowed.
Right around here, it's coming out. And then we're going to tour on it in
Okay, cool.
October, November.
That's awesome. Okay. If there is someone out there that you have really been like taking notice to, I know you said Nate Smith, obviously, and the artists that are on your lineup, but is there kind of a new artist that you've been just really impressed by that's coming up in the ranks?
Tenille Towns, yeah. I got to actually hear Tenille live for the first time. Of course, we've all heard her on the radio and stuff, but yeah, she's so sweet too. Like just a good person.
You two should work together.
Yeah, I thought about that.
But then I was really cool.
Yeah, I'd have to come up with the right song or whatever. But yeah, she's just, you know, classy, awesome, killer singer.
Like,
just amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put that out in the world that maybe you two should get on a song together.
A duet or something.
Yes, you write it. You got to write that. Next time we talk, we need to figure this out.
Tenille's a big writer too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
That'd be cool.
All right. Well, it's always good to see you. We'll see you in a couple weeks at the CCMA Awards. But Dean Brody on Pure Country, and you can catch him performing on Saturday, September 16th at the 2023 CCMA Awards.